All right, Coach Nene, over to you.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to today's class. So, how was the summer? Let's see, just give me a minute. Yeah. Can you still hear me? We are still here, right?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
I haven't muted myself yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we'll just give 5 minutes for others to join. Is that fine?
Let's give them 3 minutes
3 minutes,
because we already
okay.
have 3 minutes out. Yeah, so let's give them 3 more minutes. But while they're joining, at least those that have joined can tell us what's been happening with them.
Okay. All right.
All right. Hope you can all hear me. Hope I am loud and clear.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So I can see Malobo is on call. Malobo, how are you doing? And happy Sunday. Hope you can all hear me. Hope I am loud and clear.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So Malobo, tell me, how are you preparing for the coming academic session? Hope you are excited. Hope you are prepared. Hope you are getting ready. It's been an amazing holiday, right? And I hope you were part of those that joined our 30 days summer boot camp. Yes, I can see. I don't know the name, but it's an NA. NA, you are welcome. If you can
Thank
introduce
you. The
yourself.
NA is Nene. Thank
Oh,
you.
all right.
Yes.
Over to you, ma'am. All right. I think our other ambassadors, they are warming up. I think we'll still have to just wait for them. Malobo, I'm still waiting for your feedback. How are you doing? How has your holiday been? The holiday is coming to an end. And believe me, mine was amazing. So amazing. Imagine taking part in two boot camps at once. Man, it's not an amazing experience. All right. Lots of books, lots of training. Yes, I can see Michael Steven. You are welcome. So it's been amazing reading books, learning and unlearning, relearning, being transformed, meeting new ambassadors. That is amazing. Titilayo, you are welcome. You are welcome. How are you doing? Hope you are fine. Hope you are doing great. Michael, how are you doing? Hope you are also doing very, very great.
Yes, sir.
So let me hand over to Coach Nene. Coach Nene, are
Okay.
you there?
Hi, I am. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, Tito. We can see you all. We hope you had a fantastic holiday, which Victor was asking. So, were you part of the coaching class this summer? What did you do with your summer? How did your summer holiday go? You can tell us in the comment box. Okay, good. The month of August was fruitful, but you were not on holiday. Okay, that's great. At least you learned. You learned a lot. Thank you. Thank you for that. You know, when you read, you do not waste any knowledge. So, with all the books you read, you learned a lot. And this knowledge, they stay with you. They help you through life. They help you make wise decisions. They help you learn things that you previously did not know. And books open you up to worlds that maybe you never even thought of. For example, if you read about a particular country, you'll know a lot about that country, even without certain foods in that country. So a book will take you places. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Adebanjo Alabi. It's good to see you all. Welcome, Alobo, Titilayo. It's good to see you. Welcome all our coaches, Coach Christine, Coach Victor, Coach Ogo. It's been an amazing holiday and we learned a lot. So today would be treating, goal setting, in your academics, what you want to achieve. So Coach Christine is going to take us through on goal setting. So we'll be talking about how you will set your academic goals, what goals are, how to set
Okay, Coach Nana, just give me a minute. Sorry, just give me a minute. Okay.
it's fine. So
Thank you,
before
Coach Nana.
Christine, okay, good.
No, go ahead. Go ahead then. Should I continue? I thought you wanted to announce something.
No, I wanted to tell the children to tell us what they learned during this summer, but since you're up, it's fine. Please go ahead.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much, Coach Nene. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. It's good to be back, right? So it was more like a holiday that was not a holiday for some people, like I can see, because we're all busy. It was summer, but we're doing other things, and that's really good. So I want to say welcome back, everybody. I actually missed our meetings on Sunday evenings, right? Who missed these Sunday meetings? I know that a lot of us were part of the August boot camp. Some of us were doing other things. Some people traveled. Some people tried learning a new skill. So, but did you miss our our academy, our Sunday academy? Let me know in the comment section. All right. So I can see Noluthando. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that name well. You're welcome. Titi Layo, Adibanjo, Chibuzo, Michael, you guys are all welcome, and it's so good to have you back again. It's so good to be here. So, I'm sure there was a lot of learnings, and I can see Noluthado. I don't know, okay, Noluthado. I think that's better. I can see that you said you read lots of books, right? And that's amazing. That's something good one can take through. All right. So today we're talking about goal setting. All right, and it's academic goal setting. School is about to resume, right? Please, if you can hear me, and if you can hear me and see me, just type in the comment section 100. Okay, so that I'm sure that I'm not speaking to myself. If you can hear me clearly, please let me see it in the comment section. Yeah. Okay, Adiban just said you don't know if you did. As you don't know if you had a wonderful summer. I would have loved you to give me the gist and tell me your reasons why you probably feel you did or you did not. I'm sure there will be quite a good number of reasons to that, but it's still okay. All right. So, goal setting master class. A new session is beginning for a lot of us, whether you're in the university, whether you're in secondary school, primary school. For those of us in Nigeria, those in Lagos, a lot of them are going to be resuming by 15th. Yeah. And I think other states too, from 15th, schools will start resuming. It's another session. I'm sure a lot of us are in a new class right now. Yes, a lot of us are in a new class. So what's it going to be, guys? Is it going to be business as usual, or are we going to do something different? That's one of the reasons we're in this academy. And today we're talking about goal setting. And if you remember, we also did goal setting in the beginning of the. Okay, a minute. So we did goal setting in the beginning of the year, right? And this time, this goal setting is basically for our academics. A new session. This is a new class. What do you want to achieve? Let's go to the next slide. All right. So I'd like us all to have our pen and our paper. If you are in this academy, you are blessed. If you have any friend that is not here, share the YouTube link with them. Tell them to join. Let all your friends be a part of this so that you guys can grow together and understand, and work together to be the best versions of yourself. Okay? So, all right. So thank you very much for everyone who said that they can hear me. All right. So it's important to set goals so that you can take control of your future. All right. So we're learning to set goals and make our dreams come true. And this time, I'm going to narrow it to most of what we're talking about goal setting generally, right? But we're going to focus on our academics, the goals that we're setting for our academics this session. So if you came first, that's amazing. What was your average? Was it 90? Was it 91? Was it 92? Even if your average was 100, there is always room for what? Improvement. What can you do better? How can you show up better? How can you ensure that you become a better version of yourself? Let's go to the next slide, please. All right, so we've done goal setting before, and I'd like let me hear in the comment section what is goal setting, or what are goals? What are goals? So what are goals? What does setting a goal means? Now we're talking about goals. Let's be sure. Boot camp. So let me see in the comment section, type and tell me, what do you understand by goal setting? What does goal setting mean? Okay? What does setting goal mean? Scoring goals. Those of you that love football, maybe you have an idea. What does it mean to score a goal? And this time we're talking about setting a goal. Thank you, Bosse. Goal is what you want to achieve. Chibuzo says goals are what you want to accomplish and achieve. Beautiful. Can we keep it coming? Because I want us to, be part of this class more. In your own words, it's okay even if someone has said it before, just type it in your own words, what you understand by goal, right? What you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish. And we have short-term and long-term goals. And talking about this session, right, these goals that we're going to set today. Okay, Michael says that goal is something that you want to do. Goal is something that you want to do, something that you want to achieve, something that you want to accomplish. All right. Okay, Malobo says goal setting is the way you set a goal to achieve a specific goal, like gaining muscles, getting a higher score in your subject. Beautiful. So this goal we're going to set today, I will talk about, is basically academic excellence, how to be the best in our academy. Now, I understand that we have A students, amazing and beautiful. As we have A students, we also have students who are struggling. Right? We also have some people who maybe you're so good in English, you're not very good at maths. There are subjects that you're good at, and there are some subjects that you are not yet good at. It's okay. All right. So a goal is something you want to achieve or accomplish in your life. And now, what kind of goal do you want to set for your academics? When it comes to goal setting, we have short-term goals and we have long-term goals, right? So earlier when we started the academy, if you don't forget, if you still remember, we did vision boarding, where we did our vision boards for our long-term goals, the things that we'd like to achieve, got the pictures of those things after setting goals. Now, we're setting these academic goals. It's going to be a session goal. So it's going to be, someone should tell me, if we're setting a goal for this academic session, is it a long-term goal or a short-term goal? Yes, can someone share with me in the comment section? We're setting goal. Okay, Chibuzo, so a goal is to reach your peak. Good. Yes, so if we're setting goal for this new academic session, is it going to fall into long-term goal or short-term goal? Is someone talking to me, guys? Is it going to fall into long-term or short-term goal? So we have short-term goals, like I want to learn how to ride the bike. Long-term goal, I want to become a doctor, be a STAR student. Okay, good. Short-term goal. Thank you very much. Let's move to the next slide. Yeah, because you see, when we talk about goals, right, we have different categories of goals. Different categories of goals. Short-term goals, less than 1 year. And this is an academic session. It's starting September and is ending. It's starting September and is ending next year. Right? It's ending before September. So it's less than 1 year. So Malibu was right. It's a short-term goal. Okay, I can see other people also said short-term goal. But say I see your answer, Adebanjo, Chibuzo, short-term goal. Beautiful. Short-term goal, less than 1 year. All right. I want to improve in my math grades. I want to improve in my academic grades all round. Yeah, it's a short-term goal. We have medium-term goals, 1 to 5 years. I want to join the school soccer team. I want to learn to play an instrument. It could just be anything. I want between 1 year to 5 years. So that setting a 5-year goal is a medium-term goal. Then the last one we have is long-term goal, more than 5 years. I want to attend college. I want to finish, okay, let's assume you're in just one now, and your goal is that by the time I'm in SS3, I want to finish with straight A's in my WAEC results. That's a long-term goal, right? Because you're still in JSS1. Right, so long-term goals, more than 5 years. I want to attend college and study engineering. I want to study medicine. It could just be anything. But today we're focusing on this short-term goal, which is setting goals for our academics this session. Next slide, please. All right, so for us to set goals, our comment section, can you type what does S stand for? What does S stand for? I know the answer is there, but I need you to type it in the comment section. What does S stand for? Specific. Thank you, Michael. Specific. Your goal must be specific. Clearly define what you want. Clearly define what you want to achieve. What do you want to achieve? Okay? So, do you want to have an A in maths? Maybe you had a B in maths. Is that what you want to achieve? I want to be the best graduating student in my JS1, JS2, or whatever class that you are, primary 4, primary 5. I want to be the best graduating student. I want my result to be all A's. You are specific. I want an average of 98. That is specific. Okay? You clearly define what you want. It's not like, I want to succeed in my academics this year. I want to be a good child this year. It's vague. So you need to write it down. And I hope we all have our pen. I want to have 10 A's this session. I want an average, a total average of 98.9 this session overall. That's first, second, and third term put together, right? So you can see you can make your goals specific. You look at your result last session. How was your results? What were the lapses? Let's say you had 7 A's and you had 3 B's. Okay, I want all A's. What was my mark? What happened? Why wasn't I able to make those A's? You check them. Then you're more specific. Yes, all A's, 90, an average of 90, an average of 95, whatever. You're specific. Then M stands for what, everyone? M stands for what? Let me see. M stands for what? Guys, let's make this class interesting by being a part of it, right? So M stands for what? I'm still in MO. I've not entered time bound. M stands for measurable. M stands for measurable. You should be able to measure your goals. You should be able to track your progress. Okay? Measuring your goal. Is it possible to have all A's? Okay. How will I know? What can I do to achieve this? So you're able to measure how long do I need to read every day in order to achieve this goal. Your goal must be measurable. Excuse me, please. Right? And the next one we have is achievable. You should be able to make sure that your goal is realistic. Measurable is tracking your progress. How long do I need to read to be able to achieve this goal? What are the things that I need to do to be able to achieve this goal, right? Make sure it's realistic. Now, let's say you are in JS1 now, and your goal is that, okay, by September next year, I should have graduated from secondary school. It's not realistic. So when we say that your goal should be achievable, it should be realistic. If you say, oh, I want to score an average of 98%, it's realistic. It's possible, right? And you can track that from your scores. You can measure that. First term, we check, what did you score? Second term, you measure, what did you score? Third term, you measure, what did you score? So make sure it's realistic. Make sure that the goal you are setting is realistic. So let's say that this session the last session you didn't do well. Let's say you're 20 in class and your result was 20 out of 20, or your result was 19 out of 20, or your result was 10 out of 20, right? It's very possible for you to be the best in your class, but that's going to be a lot of work. So you should be able to measure and say, okay, this is what I need to do to be able to top my class. And this is the amount of effort I need to put in to be able to top my class. Is it realistic? Yes, it's realistic. And is it achievable? Yes, it is achievable. And R stands for relevant. Okay, so this goal of being the best in your academics, does it align with your values? Before I go ahead with that, I want us to kindly remind me some of our values. What are your values? What are your values? If you have values, let me see it in the comment section. What are your values? Because really, this is very, very important to know your values. Because if excellence is not part of your value, you might be working against yourself because, okay, I don't mind, anything goes. You will not be able to, it will not align with your certain academic excellence goal because it will be more like you working against your values. But if excellence is part of your values, I can see faith, if excellence is part of your value, you know that, okay, excellence is my value. So I need to be the best in my class helps me to be excellent, right? Good. I can see creativity. Creativity is your value. Love is your value. Very important, right? Trustworthy, yes, part of your values. Keep it coming because you need to know what you stand for. All right. So your goal of being the best in the class has to align with your value. All right. With your faith, creativity, love, they are all values, right? And they are amazing values, by the way. So you must ensure that your goal is relevant and it aligns with your values so that it will not be against you. All right. I can see tolerance, I can see honesty, consistency. For all these are amazing values. And being the best in your academics does not negate with any of these things. And T stands for time bound, set deadline. So this, our goal is already time bound, right? Is already time bound because this goal is for this session. This session is just beginning. And so by July 2026, you should be able to achieve, whether it's being the best in your class, being the best in mathematics, being the best in English, everything that has to do with your academic excellence or the course of your study. So when you know that this goal I'm setting is between now to July next year, it helps you. So when your goals are smart, they are specific, it makes it clear that this is what I want to achieve. It's measurable. You're able to track your progress. I need to read 1 hour every day. I need to read 2 hours every day. I need to read 3 hours every day, depending on the kind of person that you are. I need to always be in class. You are able to track your progress, to measure it. When you have your tests, when you have your exams, those are already tracking things to measure that, my plan is to hit 98 with my scores in my tests. Is that where I'm going to? With the scores in my first term exam, is that where I am going to? Right? Make sure it's realistic, like we've talked about. It is relevant and it is time bound. Already is our academic goal and it's already time bound because we have to achieve it by July 2026. All right, so let's go to the next slide. So I can see more, I can see responsibility, honesty. Okay, beautiful. So why is it important for us to set these goals? Why is it important? Why is it important for us to set these academic goals? Yes, we've had, by the way, we've set goals early this year. Why are we setting goals again? This is a new session. This is a new class. So setting these goals will, one, help you focus and prioritize. You know that we all have 24 hours. Nobody has more than 24 hours. Every one of us have 24 hours. You're going to do your chores. You're going to go to church. You're going to help your parents at home. There are lots of things that you're going to do. But when you know that you have a goal, you are able to focus and prioritize. Okay, what are things I need to do? When do I need to do them? How do I need to do them so that I have enough time to study? Because I have a goal to be the best overall student in my class. All right. So it helps you focus and prioritize. Setting goals help you focus and prioritize. Secondly, another benefit is that it boosts your motivation and confidence. Setting goals boosts your motivation and confidence. Yeah, I came 10th last year. I wasn't happy about it. I can do this. You know, you're motivated. I'm going to be the best in my class. And you're like, I will be the best in my class. You're motivated. You're confident that you can do it and you get to work. Setting goals helps you achieve success and happiness. Now, because you have a goal, you are studying, you will see results. By the time you write your first test, your first CA, and you can see that, okay, you hit a 90 or you had 100, you're like, whoa, you're excited, you're happy, right? So setting goals helps you achieve success and happiness. It helps you develop discipline and responsibility, which is a very important ingredient in overall success in our academics, in our lives, in your future. So when you're able to discipline yourself to set goals at this period, you find out that you grow with that culture, you grow with that discipline. At every point in your life, you're setting goals, you're achieving goals, and you are moving forward. Right? So setting goals helps you focus and prioritize. It helps you boost motivation. It helps you build confidence. It helps you achieve success. It helps you develop self-discipline and responsibility. Trust me, there's no success in any area without being responsible. It's important that you're responsible for yourself, for your actions, and for your success. So, and the only way you can do that is by doing the things that you know that you need to do. Let's go to the next slide, please. So, how to set these goals? Identify what you want. All right. So now our goal, in fact, this goal, I'm setting it for everybody. Whether you like it or not, one of our goals for every ambassador this session is that you're going to top your class. You're going to be you're going to be the best student in your class because you can do it. All right. So you identify what you want. What you want is to be the best graduating student in my class, to be the best student in maths, to be the best student in English. Write it clearly. Right? So how to set goals? You identify what you want, write it clearly, and you practice regularly. And when it comes to academic success, what is practicing regularly? Studying regularly, being present in class. Now, you must understand who you are. Understand your learning style. Are you an auditory person? Are you that person that needs to be in class and listen to the teacher explain the notes? So you know that it's important that you're in class. Are you that person that needs to read every? It's important that you take note of it. Are you that person that needs to discuss whatever is taught with your friends before it sticks? Okay, understand yourself and understand what works for you. Are you that person that after the teach, you need to still go back and look for visuals or things that will help you understand that topic very well? Understand yourself. Understand your learning style. Are you that person that needs to practice hands-on? You know, you're a kinesthetic person. You need to practicalize whatever you've been taught in order for it to stick. It's very important. So that when you're setting your goals, you're setting it based on knowing the kind of person that you are. You've identified what you want to achieve. You need to practice regularly. And these are the things that you need to practice regularly. Okay? So you make it smart. We've talked about making your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And we've already talked about that. And create an action plan. What's that action plan? I am going to be reading 1 hour daily. That 1 hour, you come down. I'm going to be reading between 5 p.m. to 4 p.m. daily. I'm going to be reading between 6 to 7 p.m. daily. I'm going to be reading from 5 to 8 p.m., depending on the kind of person you are and how many hours you need. Okay, I'm going to be discussing things with my friends. I'm going to be practicing different things. So you create an action plan, find a practice partner, schedule practice sessions, track your progress, keep a practice log. Keep, like every day, come in and have a checklist. Okay, these are things I said I was going to do today. I read for 1 hour, check. I listened in class, check. I discussed with my friends, check. If you're having challenges in any of your subjects, right? Math, English. I want to tell you that you are smart enough to understand that subject. Try and understand what you are having that issues. Look for someone who knows better than you to teach you. Go back to your teacher if you have to. Read extra if you have to. So if you understand that a particular subject is not your strength, it means you need to put a lot of energy to it. And you don't put a lot of energy to it and leave the other sides, then the other ones will suffer. That's why you need a plan. You need to create a schedule, a plan, and you need to track your progress. Okay? And you need to track your progress. I need to improve my math. I need to improve my English. I need to improve my literacy, my literature. I need to read more books. Have it clearly stated. All right, so let's go to the next slide. So guys, I hope we're going to do this. All right, overcoming obstacles. Now, if you procrastinate, I just wanted to say hi in the comment section. If you're that person that like, I will do it, I will read, you end up, I will read by 4 o'clock. And I'm still busy that I will read by 5 o'clock. I will read by, and before you know it, you have slept. If you are that person, if you know that you've ever procrastinated or you have the tendency of procrastinating, just say hi in the comment section. Let me know that you are here. These are we're going to be talking about overcoming obstacles. And these obstacles to your academic excellence, there are things we need to deal with, and procrastination is one of them. That thing that makes you feel like, okay, no, I'm going to read later. You know, you carry your book instead of it to go, I will read later. Let me check that thing. I will read later. They are playing ball outside. Let me go and see what they are doing. I will read later. Let me just go and gist with my friends. Procrastination. Okay, I can see some highs coming up. It's okay. There's nothing to be shy about. Let's have the high. So you need to, for you to overcome this procrastination, you see, we've talked about setting goals. Let's say you say you're going to read 5 o'clock. Ensure that 5 o'clock, no matter what it is, you go there and sit on your reading table and begin to read, whether you feel like it or not. You're going to have 1001 excuses that are valid. Mommy is sending me, I need to, yes. Put all those things into consideration. Prepare before that time. You know that 5 is my reading time. Arrange yourself, do the things you need to do, and focus. That's how you overcome procrastination, by doing. Another obstacle we have is fear of failure. A couple of you are so smart and intelligent, but when it comes to exam, you are so scared of failing that you make mistakes. Please type in the comment section. Be calming down. Take a deep breath. Ooh, calm down. Exam is not here to kill you. All right? Be calming down. We need to start looking at writing exams in a different light. All right? Because fear is one thing that will mess you up. I've had that experience before, guys. I've gone into an exam hall. I read. I was scared. And I totally forgot everything that I'd read because of fear. So you have to, don't put yourself under pressure. That's why you need to start reading early. When you start studying early, when it's exam time, you find out that you'll be confident. You will not be scared. But when you don't read much, some of you will be having exam fever. You know, every time there is exam time, you will just be falling sick. Sometimes, for some people, is that fear. Oh, exam is coming. You're so scared. And you start falling sick. But when you prepare very well, you find out that that's not something that will happen to you. So fear of failure is an obstacle. And how you overcome that is preparing. Prepare yourself. Find accountability partners. Find someone a reading partner, someone you can discuss things with the person, and start early. Don't wait until it's almost time for test or exam before you start doing that. All right. Another obstacle we have is distractions. Hey, all of us, you can be distracted, whether it's movie, pressing your gadgets, playing football. You will say, yes, I'm doing assignment. They told us to research on this. From researching on that, you go and research another thing. Distractions. Okay? So ensure that Take away distractions whenever you want to read. Have a plan, well, have a reading corner. Take away anything that we task into small steps. All right. The goal is to be the best student in your class. Break your task. Okay, I have to have an A in English. Break it into subjects. All right. What can I do? How many minutes do I need to spend on this particular subject, on this particular topic? And that's why is easier and better as you're resuming everything that you're taught. Go back and reread it and let it sink in. Don't wait until your note is as big as. All right. So break your tasks into small steps. Find accountability partners, like we've talked about. Find reading partners. Celebrate your small wins. When you write your test, when you answer a question in class, celebrate yourself. Okay. When you pass your CA well, celebrate yourself. When you pass your exam, celebrate yourself. All right. So celebrate your small wins. Let's go to the next slide, please. Okay, so in conclusion, guys, you've got this. Everybody type in the comment section, I've got this. All right. I've got this. I've got what it takes to be excellent. I've got what it takes to be the best in my class. I've got what it takes to be the best in mathematics. I've got what it takes to be the best in English, in science, and chemistry. I've got what it takes. So I want you to type it. Please keep it coming. I've got what it takes to be excellent. I've got this. Yes. Thank you, Michael. I've got this. Keep it coming, guys. I've got this. Type it. You've got this, guys. You've got this. It's a new academic session. It's not a time to make you scared. You don't need to be scared of anything. You are smart. You are intelligent. Okay? I understand that you probably might not have done well. It doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to. You just need strategy. You just need to set goals and you need to work on those goals. And for a lot of us, you need to understand yourself. There are some people that need to read longer hours than other people. If you are meant to be reading, that yourself, that you need to read a lot for you to pass exam. Don't go and be gisting with Felicia that if you just read 15 minutes, she will pass her exams. All right? Keep it coming, guys. We've got it. No, personalize it. I've got this. I've got what it takes. I got what it takes. Thank you, Chibuzo. I've got this. Majed, thank you. Malabo, thank you. All right. Yes, Alabi, thank you. Michael, thank you. Good. So let's keep it coming. I've got this. And I want you to write your goal. After you do that, write it bold in it. I've got this. I can do this. I believe in myself. I have what it takes. Okay? Goal setting is a process. Stay focused. Work hard and believe in yourself. You've got this, guys. If before you used to feel like, okay, maybe because they've called you blockhead or dare, you've heard some things. It's time. That's why you are here. It's time to start telling yourself the right things. I am capable of setting smart goals. Write affirmations. I've got this. I am smart enough. I am capable of being the best student in my class. Close your eyes and imagine you being the best student in your class. How are you going to feel? How excited are you going to be if that day they just call and the best student in so class is Adebanjo Alabi? How are you going to feel? How excited? Imagine yourself feel that excitement. Close your eyes, see yourself feel that excitement, and let it motivate you to put in the work. Guys, we all want to succeed. We all want to be the best students in our classes. We want to be the best in maths, English, yes. I want you to know that those that are being the best, they don't have two heads. You are as intelligent as they are. They are just putting in the work. And you have the ability to put in the work. That's why you need to strategize. You need to prioritize. Okay? Set your goals. Be clear about it. And believe in yourself. You cannot be setting goals to be excellent and in your mind you feel like, I know I'm not even good enough. I'm not even like my sister. She used to come first every time. Me, my own. Hello, you're not putting in the work. When you put in the work, you see that you have the ability to also be as excellent as your sister, right? So take the first step today, write down your goals and start achieving your dreams. Because what? You've got this. All right. So I want you to tell me in the comment section who here is excited and you are sure that you can achieve this goal. If you are sure, I want you to just write it like I I am sure that I can be the best student in my class. I am sure that I can achieve academic excellence. Just write it in your own words. But I want you to write an affirmation like, I am sure, like, something that boosts your confidence, like, I've got this. I mean, now it's me. You call your name and say, I am an excellent child. I have what it takes to be the best in mathematics. I have what it takes to be the best in English. I have what it takes to be the best in any subject at all that I desire. And so, if you've got these guys, I've got this. Yeah, I love that. I'm smart enough. Good. I'm excellent enough, right? So just keep writing it. Set that your academic goals, then have your affirmation to written. Good. I love that. I'm sure that I can do it. And have your affirmations, right? I'm the best in my maths. I'm best in anyhow you want to. Just create affirmations that you're going to say every day, all right, to help you achieve that goal. And I trust that God is going to help all of us. And when you put in the work, you will definitely achieve it. So you see this new session, you're not waiting, you're setting these goals this week. This week. And I think there's this book on academic excellence by David that Coach Victor is going to send. We are setting the goals. And please, you can go the extra miles by setting this goal and probably sending to Coach Victor just for accountability. Okay, set your academic. I want to hear testimonies at the end of this session that I was at so number, but I was able to make this. I want to see that improvement in your results and in your academics this session. All right. So thank you everyone for joining. I'm going to hand over to Coach Victor, but before I hand over to Coach Victor, I want to tell you one more time. Like and follow this page, share to your friends. I'm sure that you are gaining value from Pdac Academy. Talk to your friends about it. Share it, everyone around you, so that you guys are hearing the same thing and you are growing. All right. So thank you very much. Coach Victor, over to you. Coach Nene, yeah, over to you Coach Nene, over to you for the Pdac create. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Christine. Can we all say a big thank you to Coach Christine for this amazing class? Wow. Can I see your thank you pouring in? Can we celebrate her? It's not easy. It's not easy. People pay a lot to learn how to set goals, and here we are learning these things, and it's amazing. Now, let me tell you the truth. While I was in primary and secondary school, I never really knew much about goal setting. And whenever I hear about goal setting, I used to think it's for those top CEOs in organizations, those leaders that are leading a lot of people. They need to set their goals. And I never knew that there is academic goal setting. But guess what? It was this same David's book that I'm going to share with you guys that just demystified what goal setting is all about. And trust me, it's been amazing. I don't think I've ever set a goal that I was not able to achieve. I remember last year I set a goal for my computer course studies. I told myself that I want to get an A. It's just the first time. I told myself I want to get an A and I want to be mentioned among the president list, because we have the president list, we have the dean's list, we have, I think there's another list, but that is for those that have a C. And believe me, at the end of that semester, just like a miracle, I got an A. They sent me an email. Congratulations, you have been named among the president list. I was just so happy. I shared it with my friends and it was just great. So the same thing will happen if you can apply all that Coach Christian has taught us today and watch yourself. By the end of this first term, you come back here and we will be throwing a party of victory, a party of celebration, a party that, yes, we were able to smash our goals. All right. So before we take our affirmation, before we take our Pdac, tell me one thing that you are taking out of this class. One thing, just one. What is that one thing that stood out for you that you are going to be implementing immediately? Immediately. The book I'm going to share with you guys is a practical book. The book is not for entertainment. It's not for entertainment. It's so practical. All right. So mention one thing. I'm waiting. Let me go to the comment section and see that if anyone has mentioned one thing that stood out. Nobody has mentioned anything that stood out for them. I'm waiting. Yes, Coach Christine, they are all telling you thank you. So what is that one thing that stood out for you? All right. So because of our time, let's just take our Pdac creed. Just repeat after me wherever you are. Say it with boldness, with all confidence, and say it like you mean it because this is the reality of who we are. Now let's go. I am a Pdac ambassador. I am a child of God. I understand myself. I discover, develop, and unleash my God-given potential. I have a strong belief and value system that guide my actions and decisions. I cultivate good habits and follow principles that lead me to success. I am a confident and inspiring speaker. I dream big dreams, set smart goals, make great plans, and take quick actions to make my dreams come true. I am a great leader. I inspire myself and others to achieve great things. I am excellent in my academics and I love to learn new things. I believe in myself and I have a positive self-image. I understand and manage my emotions well and I am sensitive to others' feelings. I am a proud Pdac ambassador and I will fulfill my duties with love, respect, excellence, and dedication. So help me God. Amen. All right, so thank you for joining us today. Remember, our academy has resumed. So every Sunday, we'll meet here for amazing time. All right. So see you next time, next week, Sunday, for a continuation of the academic goal setting. Do have a lovely, beautiful, productive, and prosperous new week. Bye, everyone.